Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to the fabulous sun-drenched tropical Isle Kowloon in Shenmue Disc 3. In the last recording session, more happened than just this screen for about 10 minutes. Actually, it was really high octane and action packed. So high octane and action packed that I did it yesterday, and I can't remember where I have to go next. Find Yuan de Zhu, visit Yang at Great View Herd. So yeah, we were going to like settle a score with him because he, oh yeah, we stopped right outside the door of the building where we were going to go, that's right. We need to settle a score with him because he set us up. One of the comments in part 49 was maybe if I could turn up the television audio a little bit, just so that I can hear the music a bit more. I have turned it up like a little bit now. But what I'll do is I'll keep an eye on it, because if it turns out that it's being picked up by the microphone to an irritation degree, then I'll go back to having it turned down again. Like, I can hear it, just not very well. And the thing is, the Dreamcast itself is quite loud. That's a contributing factor as well. You can probably hear that all the time once I'm not talking. You can hear that hum of the Dreamcast in the room noise. That's what I said. Oh my god. Jeez, like, Ren and Ryo are a force to be reckoned with. I think, like, Ren is just after being a bad influence on it. Well, not a bad influence on Ryo, but I think, like, he does nothing to curb my my emotionless thirst for blood and revenge. Like, I need a good influence in my life. Now after beating up Waluigi. Yeah, how would you like a mouthful of teeth? He can't tell us anything if he's dead. Or maybe Ryo's gonna take care of this. Huang? Geez, Ren has all of these connections. He really is a Ren with benefits. Like... Fair enough, all I want to do is, like, destroy. Are we gonna leave him tied up like that forever? He's just gonna starve to death or something. Tea break building. Okay, I'll try and remember that. Tea break building, 2 diners next to each other, back door, room 902. Back door. Room 902. Okay, I'm sure I can remember that. Speaking of, like, Huang, there's this guy on Vice that has a TV show called Huang, and it's called Huang's World. It's spelled like the exact same way. It's like Huang, but I think like he's like his family, like he's American, but his family were Taiwanese originally, I think is what it is. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to open this door. But he has like this show called Huang's World where he goes to like different countries and looks at like the food culture there and just like generally walks around and soaks up the atmosphere. And it's actually really enjoyable. It's like one of my favorite programs on there. That Viceland channel, since it's been in existence, has just changed my life, because like suddenly all of these things that I'm interested in aren't just relegated to the internet or to podcasts or stuff like that. All of a sudden they're just on the television, which is brilliant. Okay, so that's the Yellow Head building. I presume like all of these buildings that I'm looking for, well no, like the Dancing Dragon building was over here, wasn't it? Well, maybe I could talk to some locals and try and find out, seeing as Ren wasn't helpful in that regard.
すいません。ヤムチャローに行きたいんですが。
そりゃ天津街の
The dim sum quarter. Okay, well that is where the...
天津街。
ああ、まっすぐ行きゃ天津街。
Yeah, straight through there. I've been there before.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Oh, Ryo was being all polite all of a sudden. Let me guess, when we go into this building, it's just going to be like an apartment building, but on the ground floor there's going to be nothing but tea shops or nothing but, like, nothing but cafes or something like that. Which will, again, make no sense to me. Well, now I can, now that I've, like, there's a dancing dragon dungeon. Now that I have, like, turned it up a little bit, that's the Empire's restaurant. I presume this is like the tea break building. Ni Hao Tea House? Or is this the tea break building? No, that's the dim sum building. They're just like extremely organized for everything that's there. There's Joy's motorcycle again. Yeah, where did she go? I presume this is like these are the two diners next to each other, maybe, if this is even it, because, like, I presume there's like, I presume if there's even like a tea house in the ground floor, that it must be the tea break building. That's just a guess on my part, but it seems like that's been true so far, so I have no reason to believe it won't be true any other time. Jesus, where am I going now? No, that's like out to some other area or something, wherever that goes. This is very strange though, what a strange... Like, and I'm waiting for like people... What's this? Yellow head building? Oh yeah, that's that one. I'm waiting for people to like, cause that video hasn't gone out yet where I was in the... That building hasn't gone up yet where I was inside in all of these buildings. That's like part 50. What does that say? Thunder House? Oh wow, I actually read something right for a change. Maybe it's down here. Like that, I think it's part 50 where I was talking about that. Well, I didn't know I was leaving the area. So I'm presuming people will start explaining this to me, why... Like all the buildings are all like thematicized or whatever. Thunder House, is there just going to be like a load of like electricity in here or something like that? Or I've no... There's just a jukebox out on the ground. Well, that's where the gambling is going on. I wonder if it's like something to do with the fact that it's like okay. Well, I presume if I ask in the tea shop, they'll tell me. I'll just go back there to the tea house. I wonder if it's something to do with like the fact that we're in communist China, technically, whether it's something to do with that everything's like organized in that way and everything's kind of like categorized like that, which is why like all the buildings are kind of that design, because it is something that you do notice. Like I know from experience, like from being in Germany, that you can really tell by the buildings and stuff and furniture and the way things look and the way things are organized. You can tell straight away once you've like crossed over into former East Germany. It's just like when you've been there for a while, you start to it starts to become really obvious. Can I talk to you? You look like someone who would know where the tea break building is. The Lucky Hit Museum. The Lucky Hit Museum? Like, I presume this is the tea break building. If that, like, has... Well, I presume this is the museum here, if that's, like, the Lucky Hit... All of, like, the Lucky Hit crap all in a row or whatever. Like, this is the tea building, is it? Yes, that it just said it there. I don't want to sit down here. I'm just kind of... maybe I should walk instead of run. This is it. So maybe is this like the back door? That one there? Oh no, we just have to go into the building. Okay, well it's not even as complicated as I thought it was. I thought we'd have to like go around the back. That's how that's one of the ways I understood when he was like, oh, how, like you have to go back door or whatever. Sorry. But actually all I have to do is like skip all of this mess. We'll see if like the elevator works maybe. That'd be cool. Yeah, I want to go up. Ooh! Is Droopy going to be in there and he's going to be like, going up, sir? Can we just go straight to the 9th floor? Oh my god, we can. This is going to be so exciting. It just looks like it's going to explode. It's like really like intensifying. It's like a vision of horror or something. The fact that we're going to the 9th floor. The way it's all zooming in on it. 2:01 p.m. He should be at home now, enjoying a nice, some nice lunch or something. Old Huang. Then there was this episode where he was in Bordeaux in France, about like wine, going around like the different vineyards, and like he went to this kind of bring your own bottle party where all these like people who are interested in wine bring like their best bottle that they want to show off and stuff like that. That's number 906, okay. Where people like bring their like best wine that they want to show off to all the other connoisseurs. 7. I presume it's going to be on like this side somewhere. We moved to the rooftop. What? We moved to the rooftop? I'm looking for rich homie Huang. And that's what it said. It's like that's when. Okay. I'm not looking for the bird shops. I didn't make no mistake. Fuck. So the signs aren't enough? The fact that it's wallpapered with signs that say go to the rooftop if you want the bird shop? They have to pay this stooge to stand there and be like, oh well, go to the rooftop to see the bird shops. How strange. I still need to find like room 902. Like this is room... Was that it? No, that's 905. 904, 903. Oh, there it is. Okay. But yeah, when they were like showing him talking, the way like they put the person's name on like in front of them on the screen so you know who it is, and they like the title they gave him was Rich Homie Huang. Like that was the title they gave him. This is in Huang's world now. It's like Huang's room. Like Huang's World, that TV show, and just sounds like Wayne's World. Where are you talking to yourself? Rich homie Rio. There it is. I can see the light switch right there. Brilliant deduction, Holmes. Jesus. I find it like strange that we even had to do that. Like, that must be Huang's bed, and this is Huang's desk, and this is this is Huang's copy of I don't even remember what it was called, like the pornography, the pornography magazine that Armin Tanzarian had or whatever. Well, that looked like evidence to me. Let's try this, or maybe it's in his bottom drawer. No, I'm gonna look for it here. What about the bottom drawer? Huang's bottom drawer, in Huang's desk, in Huang's room, in Huang's world. In rich homie Huang's world. This doesn't look like a kind of a crib where a rich homie would be hanging out. This looks like a poor homie Huang's hangout. A lighter. Could always use one of those. Well, no, maybe this is like... Jiboletono. Maybe this is like, maybe it's like the other place where I can,
これは関係ないな。
how strange.
何かの記録
That's like
らし
his
い。
timetable. That's like the bomber's notebook or
テ
something.
ープレコーダーか。そうか。盗聴した情報はこれで録音していたのか。どこかにテープがあるはずだ。
It doesn't look like there's like, this is like rich homie Huang's place. It looks like this is like poor homie Huang's crib. What the
これは
fuck? It's a bug, is it? Is it like a little secret concealable microphone?
これはマイク
It
か。
just looks like a toy microphone. Because it just looks like an actual
隠し
microphone
マイクか。
in miniature. How strange. But no cassette. Well, I presume the cassette is inside in the thing, is inside in the
他を探
the
すか。
cassette player. Wouldn't it be?
盗聴器か。盗聴した情報はどこにあるんだ。
That's what I'm trying to find out. Maybe it's in the secret box, along with an embarrassing snapshot of Ren at the Christmas party.
これは関係ないな。
Let's see what else there is. Well, look in the other box that's on top, you boob. Unless there's like something. I looked in all of these. Let's give up on this corner. Maybe I can find something somewhere else. It's fucking like Scooby-Doo mysteries. Maybe inside in this, inside in the fridge, maybe. Who knows? Like, that's where you usually like hide things that you don't want people to
きっ
steal.
とどこかに手がかりがあるはずだ。
The clue is milk. Like, Halloween has been and gone, and I never even watched Ernest Scared Stupid this year.
何か手がかりは。
But I found like Ernest is one of those things that like, I don't know, like, do any of you guys know about like Ernest? Like, there's like this guy called Ernest.
手がかりを探さないとな。
I know I've got to find a clue. This is gonna be me like bamboozled again, just like when I was doing the just like when I was doing that puzzle in the basement in the
きっ
last
と
one.
どこかに手がかりがあるはずだ。
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Jeez, you're like a broken record. Never mind a cassette tape. What about in here? What was I even talking about? Like, Ernest is this guy, and he used to be in these like goofy comedy movies back in like the early to mid 90s, and there was like loads of them. There was like Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Scared Stupid is the Halloween one, and there's also like Ernest Christmas, Ernest Saves Christmas, and Ernest Goes to Jail. In Ernest Goes to Jail, there's like there's like this guy in jail who looks exactly like him. Like, he looks like an absolute replica of Ernest.
何か手がかりは。
Yeah, probably in the bin, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there, jeez. We've hit the mother load. This was Huang's cassette tape. Huang's copy of Swank, that's what it's called. That's what it was. It was Armin's copy of Swank.
レンのアジトに戻るか。